Hi YouTube. Buckle your seatbelts because I don't think I'm mentally prepared for this one, but this is a video that I have been planning to do for a while. I'm just like nervous about it because every time I've sat down and tried filming this, okay? And well, let's just say it involves this bad boy right here, burn after writing, okay? Insert screenshot here 4 years ago or 5 years ago. I bought that book as a little like thing for me to do before I left for college, and I made a YouTube video on it, of course, and it is the most viewed video on my YouTube channel, which is like, you know, for me it's a lot of views because I'm not a big YouTuber or whatever. But when I was doing my whole process of deciding whether or not I wanted to give coming back to YouTube as like a full-time kind of thing a try, I was going through my YouTube studio and there's like a section where you can look at all of your comments, and one of the more recent comments, since I don't post that, hadn't been posting that much at least, was this one right here, which was like something along the lines of like, I hope you did that, go back and look at it after college. And I was like, oh my goodness, like perfect opportunity as like a little comeback kind of video, you know? In some way or another, I want to destroy this book because I am appalled. At least I have secondhand embarrassment for myself over this book, okay? But I don't want to burn it because burning it scares me. My next best option was maybe buying a shredder, but shredders are like 20-30 bucks, and for something that I'm only going to use in a YouTube video, I'm not buying a shredder. I'm not doing it. So the best I came up with was either ripping or cutting it into pieces and throwing it away in a brown paper bag. I just feel like this is inevitable, and my only way to like destroy it is to address my demons, this right here, and move past it. So let's begin the journey of figuring out 17-year-old me's mind, question mark, is that the wording? I'm scared. I'm 22 now, so go in on it. Maybe that's how we do it. Okay. That's the cover of the book. We'll hold on to that. I'll probably get rid of it. But first and foremost, we have burn after writing. That's like the cover page. And they make you join the cult. Because they called it a cult. So, we pledged allegiance to the cult. Apparently I'm a part of a cult. Section 1 is the past. Let's see what we have in here. A lot of these questions are like, what's your earliest memory? As a child, you dreamed of becoming what? So like basic answers. I dreamed of becoming a singer, blah, blah, blah. First, you have like first best friend, so I wrote my childhood best friend, stuff like that. But then you've got like first love. Now, first love. That kind of thing is, gosh, that's the part where I don't want to look at this book. First love. The name written down on here, I would not consider to be love. You know what I mean? But it's like, when I was 17 years old, the most important thing for me at that time was Omegle. Okay? And so we had what I refer to as Omegle boys. Okay? And we'll leave it at that because I don't want to talk any further on that subject. First car, NA. First job was NA. First concert was Grace Vanderwall. First school was the school I went to. First kiss. First teacher. First alcoholic drink. All of which were NA. Craziest thing I ever did in my life was go on an upside down roller coaster. Life story in 3 sentences. Looking back on it now, there's nothing I'd change. As much as it sucked, it also rocked. That was my life story in 3 sentences at 17. Top 5 concerts. I had only been to 1 concert before, so Grace Vanderwall it was, but I've since seen few other people, and Taylor Swift definitely takes one of the top spots for sure. Top 5 places in the world. Buffalo being number 1. It's still one of my favorite places. I wouldn't say it's top 5 for sure anymore. Maybe it would be top 5, but definitely probably not number 1 anymore. Still love being there though. If I could spend 48 hours with anyone living or dead, it would be, and I said Paul McCartney because he just seemed like a cool guy. Honestly, I don't know if he's the person I would choose, but does seem like a cool guy, so I'm not mad about that one. There's this, and this is the part where it starts getting interesting because there is a quickfire page where you like checked off, and it was front and back. Here, we'll get the whole thing off. Like front and back, and I wrote on here like as of August, it says August 19th, 2020. I've definitely altered this, and I don't know when the updates came. But, like for example, we have met someone famous. That was definitely because I met Jordan Poyer, but that didn't happen until later. Let's see. Or like, I mean, be so for all this one. We know that didn't happen when I was 17, okay? We have a first and last section from August 20th, 2020. First word I used to describe myself, unsure. Last time I felt happy was yesterday when I got this book. I'm sorry. Like, and then we have, okay, yeah. The first thing I would do if I were in charge of the country, say hello. Say hello. Alright. There could have been a better answer. My first love again was like Omegle Dude, like get over it. Last time I cried, last Tuesday trying to get my college payment in. That was FAFSA day. That was an experience, I remember that. First person I would confide in and the last person I would confide in. What a slay. Because honestly, I think it still stands that way. Last time, oh, it says the first time I had my heart broken. Once again, same Omegle boy, we get it. Oh. To be a teenager, let's be real here. Okay. Last time I faked it. Sure. First person I would call in a crisis. Last time I congratulated myself was June for high school graduation, according to this. Yeah, just silly little things. First and last, really. First person I had a crush on. It's got my old high school crush on there. Oh my lord. Ugh, gross. Next up we have the present section. So this was supposed to be everything that was going on in my life at the age of 17. The biggest inspiration in my life was the message and meaning behind treat people with kindness from none other than Mr. Harry Styles himself. Now I'm curious to know what this is. It's super easy to be honest when it's 3:51 a.m. Thank you to my insomnia. Who was I being honest with? 3:51 a.m. in 2020. 3 things that are getting on my nerves right now. What a life. Really just wanted to be in a relationship, okay? So this section right here is 2 different things. We've got the thing that I'm working on that is big. Like the thing that I'm working on at this moment that is big. Was my college decision. This is my first time I'll be living on my own, so I must make it the best decision possible. Gotta wait on my acceptance letters and go from there. Kind of hoping for Oswego right now, because Oswego was the school I wanted to go to. And she did get in, but I love that. And then personality in 6 words. I'd say that still stands fairly true. Notice how number 1 is that there's a reason. There's a reason. People act like I don't know myself. I do. A section called Let's Be Honest. Yeah, that's a little too honest for one of those. This one's acceptable. So this is like me being honest. So it's like I need, I want, I can't kind of stuff. There's that. The first page was just too embarrassing. I don't want to talk about it. Because I'm still like, this one was crazy. Like, that is such an out-of-pocket question to ask. That would still be my answer to this day, because actually, what the fuck? My life at 17 in a nutshell. This is what we got right now. Oh, this one's a good one. Very cutesy. No help. Tell me why. Movie. So there's this page that says, like, if you could direct a Hollywood movie of my life story, it would be called. So that was my life story. I wrote this in 2020, keep in mind. Look who I wrote down to play as me. I look nothing like her, but honestly, the fact that it's Sabrina Carpenter and she's like the it girl, what a slay. And then there's this. So like, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. These are apparently my attributes. Okay, there's one that says my darkest secret, and that's a little crazy. But then there's these two pages. If I could change one current event in the world, it would be the COVID-19 pandemic. And then I'm worried about slay. It's funny. We wrote Club, Penguin. This is how you can tell I was so unserious. Club, Penguin, Hotel, Trivago. Like, be sober off. It is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. My perfect Saturday night. Help, because you know what? This would be my perfect Saturday night. Okay? This would be. And she just wanted that when she was 17. So, 17-year-old me who had never dated anyone before. You know what I mean? Like, we manifested it a little bit. I'll take it for what it's worth. Mantras for living and my rules for life. We'll show you this. Let me just make sure there's not anything personal on it, but I don't think there is. No, but honestly, the one from Greece gets me every time, because honestly it is a good quote. But yeah, cutesy. The one thing I'm most concerned about, that was the one thing I was most concerned about. 1 week from now I would officially be a college student. That's crazy. I remember starting college in a pandemic and being like, opening my computer and I'm like, hey, guess I'm a college student now, slay. Bucket list. 10 things to do before I die. I love this one. Break my will. What's that? I want less stress and more adventure. Let's be real. True. Apparently our city was gonna be Buffalo. That's the fantasy of wanting to be with a football player, I guess. I don't know, whatever. In 10 years' time. 5 years have passed, so we'll hold this for like when 10 years pass. I can show that one. That one's very cutesy. I just don't feel like writing it. Of course we ended it with treat people with kindness. And we signed it with a heart. On August 20th, 2020. I can keep that page too. It's very cool. In case anyone was wondering. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this out. So as I was saying, I have one conclusion from this book, and the biggest, well, I mean there's a few conclusions I can draw from this, but the biggest one was that I was 17 years old, I had never been in a relationship before, and she was very horny. Okay? That's what we got from that. Take a sip of water. Get over it, okay? Get over it. You know what? That was not as scary as I thought it would be. Did this take a lot longer than I thought it would? Yes, because I am looking at my camera right now and it says 43 minutes worth of footage and I want to scream and cry and throw up because that's gross. There you have it. Is that my full circle moment? I don't know. With that said, I'm gonna stop recording now because that's everything I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this very long video, and yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.